Okay, a different type of video today. We're not doing Japanese speaking practice, but I have been on my Japanese grind. I did my Anki study earlier today. I finished that out. I recently finished the Ukemi no Ke, passive form grammar point, reviewed that, and I'm moving on to the causative form, I believe it is, the next study. But today's agenda. First and foremost, I heard that Horikoshi, the author of My Hero Academia, has a one-shot horror manga coming out on August 10th. So, I'm obviously very excited. But more importantly, today we're gonna be reading One Piece chapter 1189. Hold on, it's loading. It's loading, it's loading, it's loading. Oh, there we go. Oh no, there we go. 1189, King of the World. Damn. This is just like last time when I did a reaction, and it's like when I put the phone up, it gets super dark. But cause 1189, when I finish reading this, I'll officially be caught up to One Piece. That's 1189 chapters. I believe the week after next week we're getting, what is that? 100 1190. So it took me about 6 years to get here because I started in 2020, but here we are about to get into the being caught up on One Piece. So we have a page. What is this? This is the cover page. Reader request: Naughty, see no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil monkeys getting scolded by Nami. Okay, I mean it's pretty funny. It's pretty funny, but okay. Last chapter, Luffy went Gear 5. He was fighting Emu or Mu. I don't really even really understand that in terms of like the pronunciation of his name. But he was fighting Emu and he got impaled. Like sword, Emu ran his sword straight through Luffy. So we're back here. Luffy's choking up blood. And he gets slammed into a tree. Emu has him, he has him through the sword, pretend this is Luffy, through the sword, and then slammed him into a tree. Okay, boom. Okay, yo. Oh nah, they doing this. Nah, Oda, you gotta stop. So we have Usopp. I guess this is his observation haki that we've seen like one time in the entire series. He takes notice. Nami says, "What is it, Usopp? What happened?" And Luffy's okay, right? What do you mean? Wait, what? What do you want? What do you mean? Don't scare me. Yeah. So Nami's like, what do you, don't freak me out. Luffy's never not been okay. What is, bro? Yo, I can't believe it. I can't believe it. Let me see if I can change my thing a bit. Dang, nah, it's not gonna work. Anyway, so we have Jinbei. What it means. Consider what it means that this enormous giant was defeated, Nami. And then we have Loki. Who's been defeated? There's no doubt. This is Jinbei again. There's no doubt that Luffy's haki suddenly grew much weaker. And we have Frankie talking to Brook. There, the ice totally melted now. Brook is trying to see Prince Shuri, Gunko, if she's all right. What happened to you after all? What happened to you after that? What happened to you all those years ago? It is you, isn't it? And Gunko's still passed out. What is this? We're going too fast. Haruden. So Haruden, I forget what that woman's name was. But they're here, I guess, to help Loki or at least like catch up with the group. What were you guys trying to do? Haruden, Gerd, Chopper. Oh, thank you so much, Chopper. You're so cute and helpful. Oh yeah, you can't. Oh yeah, well you can't butter me up, you jerk. Oh yeah, that's Chopper going on. There's no time to waste, Loki. Let me see your wounds. Let's see. You're all bloody. Oh no. Yeah, and some of that was because of you. What are you doing here? If you're going to fight Haruden, then go to Loki instead. But the children, even if you save the children, it's only a temporary reprieve. Do you really think that the plan to rule over Elbaf came from the decision makers at the Reverie? Of course not. I think it's him. Loki, do you know who that guy is? Yeah, I think I do. So they're talking about Emu. It's Loki and Haruden talking about Emu. It's a flashback. Sorta. I forget. I don't know. That's the village elder. Yeah, that's the village elder that they were talking to. It's not the Reverie. They think that it's the people at the top. So now we're back to Emu and Luffy. Thou can't not move. Emu has a very old, very formal way of speaking. I wonder how it translates in Japanese, but he has like thou, canst not move now. That sword devours thy vitality. How many will it take? How many will it take to end thee? Monkey D. Luffy, a hateful name. Thou hast two brothers of different names. One brother slaughtered by the Navy, so Ace. The other prominent within the Revolutionary Army. Blade of the Sea God, Froggerak, or something or the other. But yeah, okay, it's gonna get super dark. Dang, dang, that boy Luffy, where is it? Boom. He's having a rough time. In any case, a set of most uncouth brothers. It's gotta be him. I don't know who's talking. The one red hair Shanks talked about. I'll use the power to avenge the memory of my old man and his soldiers. I guess Loki's talking about Shamrock, who is Shanks' brother. Wait, Loki, I understand your rage, but what do you want, red hair? Are you gonna stop me from getting revenge for my father? I considered Harold a friend too. I'd be right there with you. Okay, so not Loki. Shanks considered Harold a friend. But think carefully. The government was trying to take control of Elbaf. That's not their end goal. It's preparation for a war. This dude Shanks, yo, this dude Shanks always talking about some war. This dude, when is this dude Shanks not talking about some war? At what is it? Marineford, I've come here to stop this war. He go to the joke, Shanks ate the rat fruit. He went to Whitebeard to tell him about Blackbeard. It's like, man, huh? This is Loki. Is the world government getting into a war with someone else? Well, that ain't my problem. My father died an unjust death. His soldiers were killed along with him. I want vengeance for these crimes. That's all. And who's guilty? Who will you strike down? The world government. The man who manipulated Harold was the king of the world. What do you mean, Shanks? The entire concept of the world government is that there is no one king who, careful Shanks, it's fine. No one will be. That's Scopper Gaban. He's telling Shanks, be careful. Like, are we serious? I feel like at this point, you gotta just like, you gotta put like, uncap everything at this point. Let's see. Haha, so I guess that king is the culprit. I'll take his head then, nice and simple. The king's power is impossible to measure. Go to the Holy Land and the mystery will only deepen rather than come to light. If it were that simple, someone would have done it already. It's not yet the time to fight. Bro, I swear, bro, this dude Shanks, Oda, you doing the most, bro. Right up here. Shanks right here. You doing the most, Oda. You doing the most. Stop making Shanks look so cool. It's like, I liked Shanks. There was a point where I really liked him. And I don't dislike him. But it's like, this dude, he comes, he says 2 words, he leaves. He comes again, he says 2 words, leaves. There was the panel at the end of Wano where he's like, Beckman, I think it's time we do it. What do you mean, Shanks? I think it's time we find the One Piece. Bro, we still waiting, man. This dude said it's time that we find the One Piece like he had it on Google Maps. You know what I mean? Oh, man. Shut your mouth. Don't tell me what to do. I don't care where this guy is. I'll destroy anything in my way. Don't be foolish, Loki. I left home and spent a few years abroad. In the end, I never did find my way to him. So if that's the king of the world right there, I'll never get a better chance. A simpleton's idea of a plan. That's Hiruden, who's Loki's half brother, talking to him now. What? But I've got no problem with it. Give me a chance to avenge my father too. This is quite an absurd story, that's a Jinbei. I think this is Nami. If there's a king of the world, then what are the 5 elders for? No, stop trying to interfere. What? No, stop trying to interfere if you don't mind. Who's he talking? I don't even know who's talking. Oh, that's Usopp. Oh, man. He says I froze her because she's dangerous. That's Ragnar, the squirrel. Or Nidhogger, I don't know. One of the two. What? You're the one who froze her? Yes, she was quite dangerous, but I'm certain she was being controlled. You see, this girl is like a daughter to me. Oh, yeah. Huh. I'm pretty sure that's Ragnar, like the squirrel. Let me see. There you go. And he's trying to figure out how to daughter. You know what I mean? That doesn't look like your daughter. That's funny. This is all very interesting. Robin. Oh, Robin, that's Nami. Come to the library, Chopper. So I guess that's Robin's gonna take Chopper to the library. Not sure for what. Next is This will do more damage than slash thee. Alas, the third will be Axe of Shinton? I'm not quite sure. Dang, this dude Emu has Luffy on the ropes, bruh. People were talking about useless 5, but it's like, holy, bruh. Sea Cloud Port, Western Village, King of Hell, Three Sword Serpent, 103 Mercies, Dragon Damnation, Graham. No, I forgot this dude's name. He's fighting this dude. 800 years ago, the 19 kings who created this world took an oath of equality, thrusting their weapons onto the floor around the empty throne. Blade of Chaos, Tohu, Vohu, Nemesis, Longinus, Amen, Ava, if you know, you know, Muramasa. He's naming the weapons. Okay. They are the 19 weapons of those who brought the world to heal. The Great One used Omen to bring them back and grant them to us. There are no lies among the legends each family passed down. You see, Roronoa Zoro, this is the power that conquered the world. From the Shepherd family, Graham. The spear that has been passed down through the Rimo Shufu family. Rimo Shufu family, Longinus. Oh man, it's so crazy. It's so topical because I just watched the end of Evangelion last week. Man, thou should be honored to die. Thou shouldest be honored to die by the weapons that created the world. And now we have Luffy still struggling. And now okay, I'm gonna be honest. This low key kind of lost me. What do you mean? Okay, so oh dang. I don't. Okay, we have Emu on this side. He's about to deliver the following blow. Then we have Scopper Gaban hopping out, popping out to stop it. It's like, man, I guess. But as of July 29th, 2026, I'm officially caught up with One Piece. My first to be continued, where there's not another chapter to go to. 6 years in the making. And here I am. But that's going to do it for this episode. I say this episode, but for this video, as I said, still very hyped that Horikoshi has his horror manga coming out. I might read that, and record it. But I hope you all have a good rest of your day. Thank you so much for watching.